Universe, this is Neil. Today I decided to do a video blog instead of my normal blog. Hey, you're going to have to look at my ugly face for a couple minutes, but it's not my problem. The blog that I wrote, I will be reading because I didn't memorize the damn thing, so you are going to see my eyes flickering back and forth. It's called Beacon of Reason. I'm sitting with family after my mother passed away, and a young lady comes up to Joe, who is my wife, for those who are not aware, and says, "Grandma is in heaven." Joe looks at her and responds, "Some people believe so." That is a common response from us. When confronted, especially by the children in the family, we revert to measured responses. Responses that are meant to be as civil as possible without agreeing to godly tales. At my uncle's funeral, a statement is made by his son about how his father and my mother are looking down at us thinking, "There's trouble." Meaning as a joke because of all of us gathered together, but also as a religious statement. Many young ones listening. I don't reply. The one other atheist around and myself stay quiet with stony faces. Do we proclaim that the thought is nonsense, though? Not at all. Politeness keeps us in check. Yet here again, the youth hear God statements that go unchallenged. Over and over, this has happened throughout my life. Lately, I listened to a video by a lady who talked about a similar point. Also, Marianne started a discussion here on Atheist Universe that I'll put a pointer to that is closely related. Neither are exactly what I'm getting at, but both are parts of the same point, and what I think is the problem with at least some of us atheists. Maybe overbearing politeness, maybe avoiding confrontations, or maybe it's simply apathy, but we don't speak out. Whatever the reason, it happens. I know who the atheists are in my family, and the most we do when we're together is roll our eyes in amusement, frown at stupidity, or hold tightly to our laughter when religion is brought up. I see it all the time, very similar with friends, though I am definitely more vocal with them than I am with family. There still seems to be some lines that I won't cross. I'm not going to aggravate those who are praying for someone who is ill or dying, even though I know it's foolishness. Some would think, including myself, that there is no harm in hoping for the best with or without divine intervention. Now I'm not too sure. The inhibitions we have, I would think, are mostly societal. Religion has a death grip on Americans. The false respect we show those who practice magic is a reflex. We seemingly can't help ourselves. Even I am a part-time hypocrite. I have filters on my Facebook account so that some never see what I think. I didn't want the arguments with parents when their children start asking questions about my thoughts. I have not wanted the arguments with the adults, not about my lack of belief, which they know, but with my vocalization of those beliefs. Starting today, those are gone. To my dismay, I realize that I have not advertised Atheist Universe as much as I could with my circle of friends. What the fuck am I doing? Protecting them from reality? I've decided that this is a year that I will speak up in the family gatherings. I will voice my thoughts on the world and what we know about life. I will not allow the theists to be those who have the last word. I will plant that seed of doubt in every young and possibly older mind that will listen. I will not sit back in my arrogance looking at the foolish people. I will not refrain from explaining the few thoughts that I am knowledgeable about. And actually, when it comes to theists, I'm more knowledgeable than just about everything. Joe thinks the challenge will be to voice my thoughts without demonizing the believers. I think, why not? Joe is concerned that I may offend folks, but have they not been offending me? Damn straight they have. I will be a role model, a beacon of reason. It's time to connect a face with atheism, even if it's this ugly one.